So, I think it's safe to say that the logo for my channel is bad. So, graphic design is something that I've always personally been interested in. I've always wanted to learn how to make logos and t-shirts and stuff like that. It just seemed like a lot of fun. In fact, I actually took a graphic design class when I was in high school. Here's a few examples of things I made when I was in that class. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, that's bad. Now, the logo for my channel was designed hastily, let's say. This is the logo that I have for my channel right now. And could be better, I think. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to graphic design, so my philosophy has always just been like, let's just go for simple, since I don't know how to make anything complicated. So that's what I've always done, and that's what this is. So I decided that I'm gonna make a challenge to take this logo and spend 1 week making it better. Hopefully, after 1 week, this logo won't be as bad. And that's the point of this video. And I swear to God, this video will be 1 week. I don't know if you watched the last video. I tried to learn a song on guitar in a month, and it turned into 7 months. That will not happen. This will be 1 week and no longer, so help me God. Let's do this, shall we? So for day one, I decided to look for a little bit of inspiration by looking up on Google, seeing what other YouTubers' logos look like, and honestly, I didn't really find much of anything, but what I did find was a website where you can put in your favorite colors, your favorite kind of fonts, and things that you're into, and it would actually generate logos that you might like based on your preferences. Then you can edit the logos how you want, make them kind of look closer to what you wanted, and I came up with this thing. I thought it looked okay, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that. So we're gonna try something else. Now, day two was spent on a good old-fashioned YouTube tutorial. I watched, well, I say watched, but I really just kind of skimmed through until I got the gist of what I was watching, which was basically a tutorial on how to create a portrait and turn it monochromatic and kind of cartoony looking using a portrait of yourself. And that's what I did. I took this goofy ass photo of me, took the background away, made it kind of monochromatic by desaturating the photo, and this is all technical, whatever, but I made it kind of two-colored, monochromatic, you know, it's basically just black and white now. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot that was done off camera, which I apologize for. I know people love it when you're like, hey, I did some building off camera in Minecraft, and now look, I have a castle, but that's what this part of the video is, and I apologize for that. But the final product you're about to see is what I came up with. This is our first logo. We officially have our first option. Hooray. So I'm not gonna lie, over the next 2 days, I didn't really have anything specific in mind as far as what I wanted to make. All I knew is that I wanted to give myself more options to choose from when it came to selecting a logo for the channel. Now, I just kind of messed around in GIMP to see if anything looked neat, and I came up with 3 more logo options, and hopefully they turned out good. So after coming up with 4 different logo designs, I decided to call 3 of my friends who happen to be graphic designers and get their thoughts on my work. Here we go. This is my first logo design. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like how it has your full first and last name and then 2 triangles.
This reminds me of books.
I mean, as far as branding goes, it's pretty basic. It's nothing, it doesn't have anything specifically unique about it. I wouldn't recommend, printing this on 100 shirts.
It looks like you took the Star of David and you slapped your name on it.
That's fuck. I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah, you're like the main Jew.
Yeah, I had to I separated the Star of David from each other, and then just, like I wanted a air of Judaism in this one.
Yeah, I see it.
wanted
I could.
Judaism mixed with like Patagonia. You know what I mean?
It's very elevator core.
I think if chamomile tea had a logo, this would be it.
When I was designing this one, the thought that really came to my head was pointy. I'm really
And-
going for pointy.
And you really flawlessly executed that idea.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I like it because it looks like a name tag at a scrapbooking convention.
Or it's more interesting than the other ones as far as an icon goes. But to be completely honest, okay, because these are going on like your YouTube icon, right? So it's like a little circle.
Mhm.
Having the small text, even though it's your full name, it's not super easy to read.
Well, it's kind of giving this is Andrew Stein, our keynote speaker on stickers.
We're really going now. I didn't intend on it when I made it, but we're really jumping into like the mega church vibes with this one, I think.
Yeah. It looks like you punched a thing of glass
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
and then you slapped your name on it. I did this.
Yeah, it looks like I just like shattered a car window and then put my name.
Yeah, you're kind of making vandalism artistic.
I almost prefer the very, very first one that just had the AS. I think that like going forward, you should expand on just the AS because your full name will be on other things, but the icon is so small that the small text like that, you might run into some issues.
Yeah, I did try. There was one that I never actually finished where it was an A and an S like inside each other. Like you know how the New York the Yankees logo is like an NY and they're
Yeah,
combined? I tried that and it looked like a blob.
yeah, I can see how that would be kind of difficult.
Did not work. It's again, I think we're still in the area of a little, in my opinion, of a little too basic. I think we're like, this maybe doesn't remind me of books, but it reminds me of something else I'm not interested in. So this was number 3.
I see the vision with this one.
Okay, right. So
I see the vision.
there we go.
I like it.
Okay, okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are we giving the profile logo?
I would give this like a 10.
This is a 10. Okay.
This is beautiful work. My only note is where's your beard, King?
I tried to make I tried to like use little dots to make the beard,
Yeah.
but it looked more like I had acne. And so I didn't really know how to go about the beard was
Because when I saw that, I was like, who's Andrew Stein's beardless friend that he chose for this logo?
yeah, that was me when I was 3 years old.
Oh, baby.
That's the last time I didn't have facial hair.
The concept is at least an 8. Okay, I can definitely see this as like part of your branding. The execution, I wouldn't go quite that high.
Yeah.
Probably more like the 5-ish range. But if you just cleaned it up, then I mean, it could be, 9s and 10s.
Fun but messy, hot mess vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could put the first logo into this. I think that would fit. Like I feel like the AS and the circle belongs on the bottom of this screen to let everyone know this is trademarked.
That's a good idea. Yeah, yeah. And then that it's FDA approved. Again, like I think we're in agreement. The concept way better than the other
Concept,
two.
great. Love the concept.
Concept great. I just have to learn how to use Photoshop better.
That sounds so harsh. Not better, just practice, like just a little bit more practice.
Practice. Yeah.
A steadier hand, maybe.
You're being so nice.
No,
I love how you're like the Paula Abdul of this video.
okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
First, I don't know. It makes me think of a fish coming out of water.
Okay.
And your neck seems long.
Oh, it is.
You get a long neck.
I do have a long neck, I've learned. But this one's my personal favorite.
That's the one. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I figured.
The face you're making is like when a Home Depot employee comes up to me and asks what I need and I don't even know.
Yeah, it really gives Phillips head screwdriver an energy.
It gives who's Philip?
The question would be, would someone want this face on their t-shirt? And I don't know if they would.
So yeah, I don't know. That would really just depend on your audience.
Yeah.
But I guess like as you are building your audience, then that's something that you would figure out like as that grows. I couldn't really say. A lot of people do buy things with people's faces on it. I mean, like, it's not unheard of. It's definitely
Yeah, like if
still like a popular thing.
Yeah, if I can get to like Taylor Swift level, then people might want my face on their shirt. I don't think that's physically possible for me to do, though.
You could definitely still incorporate like the AS or even your name like somewhere in the icon if you wanted to. It could still work. But yeah, this is definitely better than all of the other ones.
Yeah. So that was surprisingly helpful. Looks like the consensus is that the best logo was logo number 3, our little profile line drawing, put up right there. So I've decided that because I have 2 days left in this challenge, I'm going to go ahead and improve on that, try and make it a little bit more clean, a little bit more presentable, and hopefully at the end of this video, we'll have a brand new spanking line drawing profile logo to show you. I gotta get better at this. So like I mentioned earlier, I decided to spend the last 2 days of this challenge updating one logo, making it look as good as I could. I went with the profile line drawing logo because frankly it was my favorite and it was one of the better received out of the ones that we submitted for judging. So just like that, we now have a new logo for the channel. Boom. That's what it looks like. Hope you guys like it. I also decided to send it to my friends to see what they thought, and the reviews were mixed. But since this challenge is over, too bad. That's the video. See ya.